During this season of practice, daily meditation will be live streamed to our YouTube channel and Facebook page. You're welcome to join us any day or every day, and we're so happy you're joining us today. My name is Jesse, and I'll be your host. Today, we will have Sarah, who will lead us today in a calm abiding meditation practice for about 20 minutes. After the meditation, I'll read one of the 5 Buddhist precepts, and then followed by a period of community time for members of the Buddhist Studies Institute who wish to share their thoughts about the precept or just say hello. I'm going to post a link in the chat that will give you access to the 5 precepts and daily prayers, where you'll also find information on some additional resources. Okay. And now it's my pleasure to welcome you, Sarah, a certified meditation instructor with the Buddhist Studies Institute.
Thank you, Jesse. Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah. So pleased to be here with you today. I'm joining you from Byron Bay in Australia. And I will be leading you in a 20-minute calm abiding meditation practice today. So we'll get started with our daily prayers. If you'd like to join me with hands at heart center. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and Sangha. I take refuge in the Lama, Yidam, and Khandro. I take refuge in the channels, winds, centers, and their nature, the bodhicitta. I take refuge in complete openness, lucid presence, and compassion. Oh, mesmerized by the sheer variety of appearances, which are like the illusory reflections of the moon in water. Beings wander endlessly astray in samsara's vicious cycle, so that they may find comfort and ease in the luminosity and all-pervading space of the true nature of their minds. I generate the immeasurable love, compassion, joy, and equanimity of the awakened mind, the heart of bodhicitta. Sentient beings are numberless. I train in order to free them. Delusions are inexhaustible. I train in order to transform them. Reality is boundless. I train in order to realize it. The awakened way is unsurpassable. I train in order to embody it. You can go ahead now and set up your 7-point meditation posture. So if you're sitting in a chair, just ensuring that your feet are flat on the floor, that you're all the way back against the chair, your shoulders are rolled back and down into their pockets. You're sitting on a cushion, just ensuring that your hips are higher than your knees. You can have your hands one on top of the other, thumbs touching, just resting lightly in the lap. The belly is soft, broad across the collarbones. You can tuck the chin just slightly, which will elongate the back of the neck. And the gaze is looking down a couple of feet in front of you, as if you're looking down the tip of the nose. The eyes will be mostly open for this practice. They're just finding a place for the eyes to rest. Just ensuring that the muscles of the face are relaxed, the jaw is relaxed. You can take a couple of longer exhalations here, doubling the length of the exhale. Just breathing out a little bit further than you would normally on that last exhale. Start with a short body scan. Just bringing the awareness down to the feet, noticing the tops of the feet and the ankles. Moving the awareness through the lower parts of the legs, the calves and the shins, up to the knees. Moving the awareness to the upper parts of the legs, the thighs, and the lower torso, sit bones. Noticing the lower back, moving the awareness from the lower back to the mid back and the upper back. Noticing the space between the shoulder blades. And bringing the awareness down to the hands. Moving up the forearms and the elbows, the upper arms. Noticing the shoulders. And bringing the awareness down to the belly, coming up the front body, from the belly all the way up to the chest. Noticing the collarbones and the neck, front of the neck, back of the neck. Moving the awareness up the face, chin, lips, nose. Noticing the eyes, up to the forehead. Becoming aware of the sensations of the skin on your face. Moving the awareness to the back of the head. And then all the way up to the crown of the head. Now that we have synchronized body and mind, we can begin our practice. And just allowing your awareness to settle on the breath. Beginning to notice the inhalation, followed by the exhalation. And just allowing your awareness to settle on this natural cycle of your own breath. Noticing the inhalation as it comes in and the exhalation as it goes out. Not trying to force the breath or make anything happen. Just simply becoming aware of this normal, natural cycle of your own breath. And if at any time your mind begins to wander into thought or body sensation, feelings, you'll say thinking in the quiet of your mind. And then return your attention back onto the breath. Following the rising breath as it comes in, and the falling breath as it goes out. And as soon as you notice your attention has wandered off this cycle of breath, you say thinking in the quiet of your mind and return your attention back onto the breath. And we'll continue in this way silently together now. And don't worry about how many times you may lose track of the breath. As soon as you notice your mind has wandered off, just say thinking, the quiet of your mind, and redirect your attention back onto the breath, following the rising breath as it comes in, and the falling breath as it goes out. Continuing in this way now. Continue to direct and redirect your mind back onto the breath. Using the thinking method if the mind has wandered off. You can go ahead now and release the thinking method And we'll sit in formless meditation for a minute or two, noticing the body, noticing the mind, allowing your awareness to become pervasive. You can go ahead now and take a couple of longer exhalations. Doubling the length of the exhale. And we'll close out today's practice with a short dedication if you'd like to join me with hands at heart center. May the teachings of the Buddha spread and flourish. May all sentient beings be happy and joyful. May we practice the Dhamma day and night. May the benefits for self and others be fully accomplished. We bow our head. And I will pass back to
Thank you, Sarah, for leading us in practice today. And now, much appreciated. And now, as part of our effort to integrate the study of ethics with meditation practice, I'll read one of the 5 Buddhist precepts. You're welcome to follow along the link provided earlier. Today we'll read precept number 3, I believe it is. Yes. Precept number 3 is avoiding sexual misconduct. I remain always in respect by treating myself and others with dignity, through respecting the intrinsically complete Buddha nature of myself and others. When I have a partner, I respect my intimate partner at all levels as equal. I recognize that celibacy and non-celibacy have the same principle, to devote the body to liberation of oneself and others. Therefore, I commit my sexuality or celibacy for the realized union of body, mind, and emotions, and for the integrity of self, other, community, and society. I avoid sexual exploitation, manipulation, deception, discrimination, harassment, and objectification. I undermine misogyny by respecting marriage, relationships, and sexuality. I undermine abuse and infidelity by being transparent and honest about my relationship status. I undermine abuse by seeking enthusiastic verbal consent in my romantic relationships. I understand that consent may not be possible in asymmetrical power relationships. I disentangle sexual relationships from asymmetrical power relationships in order to undermine the patriarchal systems that have exploited women, girls, and other vulnerable and marginalized people for centuries. I recognize that causing others to break their vows is the same as breaking vows myself. Therefore, I abide by the vows of others, refraining from sexual relationships with monastics or those in monogamous relationships. I respect the expression of the spectrum of genders within myself and others as it manifests according to each person's art of being. And I want to just thank you again, Sarah, so much for leading the meditation today. And thanks to everyone for being here. You can find more about our upcoming programs at Buddhist Studies Institute.org. And this daily meditation with certified meditation instructors. Anyone's welcome to attend any and every day. And now I'll end the live stream on YouTube and Facebook. Members of the Buddhist Studies Institute may stay on the broadcast for discussion time. Thanks, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.